What if the life you want is only one disciplined decision away? America, listen closely. There comes a moment in every life when excuses grow louder than dreams, when comfort feels safer than risk, and when average starts looking acceptable. That moment is a test. It is not a test of talent, luck, background, or connections. It is a test of character. The people who build extraordinary lives are not the people who never struggle. They are the people who decide that struggle will not have the final word. Right now, somewhere across this country, someone is waking up earlier than everyone else. Someone is studying while others are scrolling. Someone is training while others are sleeping. Someone is investing in a future they cannot yet see. Why? Because they understand a truth that changes everything. Success is rarely owned. Success is rented, and the rent is due every single day. You may have been told that your circumstances define you. Maybe you grew up with limited opportunities. Maybe you faced rejection, failure, setbacks, or disappointment. Maybe people underestimated you. Maybe they laughed at your goals. But history has never belonged to the people who waited for perfect conditions. History belongs to those who moved forward despite imperfect conditions. Think about the dreams you have pushed aside. Think about the goals you keep postponing. Think about the version of yourself that you know you could become. That person is not waiting for motivation to magically appear. That person is waiting for action. Motivation can start the journey, but discipline carries it across the finish line. The truth is simple. You do not become confident before you act. You become confident because you act. You do not become stronger before facing challenges. You become stronger by facing them. Every difficult step develops the mindset required for the next level of success. There will be days when progress feels invisible. Days when hard work seems unrewarded. Days when quitting looks tempting. Those are the days that matter most. Anyone can keep going when results are immediate. Champions keep going when results are delayed. They understand that every effort compounds. Every repetition matters. Every hour invested matters. Every choice matters. Do not underestimate the power of consistency. Small actions repeated daily create extraordinary outcomes. One workout may not transform your body. One book may not transform your mind. One productive day may not transform your future. But repeated over months and years, those actions create a life that once seemed impossible. The world does not need another person waiting for permission. It needs people willing to take responsibility. Responsibility for their growth. Responsibility for their choices. Responsibility for their future. When you stop blaming circumstances and start owning your direction, everything changes. Remember this: fear is not a stop sign. Fear is evidence that you are standing at the edge of growth. The question is not whether you are afraid. The question is whether you will move forward anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action in the presence of fear. So stand up today with a new standard. Refuse to settle for less than your potential. Refuse to let temporary discomfort steal a permanent opportunity. Refuse to let another year pass, wondering what could have been. Your next chapter begins with the decisions you make right now. Choose growth. Choose discipline. Choose action. Choose the future you deserve. From New York to Texas, from California to Florida, the opportunity to rise still exists. It belongs to those who keep showing up, keep learning, keep improving, and keep believing when nobody else can see the vision yet ahead. Now, as we continue, understand that greatness is not created in one dramatic moment. It is built through thousands of ordinary moments that most people ignore. The alarm clock rings. You have a choice. A challenge appears. You have a choice. An obstacle blocks your path. You have a choice. Your destiny is shaped by those choices more than by any single event. Many people spend years searching for a secret formula. They look for shortcuts, hacks, and easier paths. Yet the highest performers understand something different. The fundamentals win. Showing up wins. Preparation wins. Self-discipline wins. Persistence wins. The boring habits that people overlook are often the same habits that create extraordinary results. If you want a better future, stop negotiating with your goals. Stop telling yourself that tomorrow will be different if today remains unchanged. The life you want requires a higher standard. Not perfection, but commitment. Not occasional effort, but consistent effort. Not interest, but dedication. Every successful person you admire has faced moments of doubt. They questioned themselves. They encountered failure. They experienced criticism. What separated them was not an absence of obstacles. It was a refusal to surrender. They understood that failure is information, not identity. A setback is an event, not a definition. There is enormous power in deciding that you will not quit. When you remove quitting as an option, your mind begins searching for solutions instead of excuses. Energy shifts, focus sharpens, possibilities expand. The same challenge that once looked impossible starts revealing opportunities. Look around this nation. The stories that inspire America are stories of resilience. They are stories of people who kept moving despite uncertainty. They are stories of workers, entrepreneurs, students, parents, athletes, and dreamers who refuse to let adversity determine their future. Those stories matter because they remind us what is possible. You have more potential than you have demonstrated, more strength than you have used, more creativity than you have expressed, more courage than you have tested. The limits you experience today are often smaller than the capabilities waiting inside you. Growth begins when you challenge those limits. Do not wait for confidence to arrive before taking the first step. Build confidence through action. Do not wait until conditions are perfect. Start where you are. Use what you have. Learn what you need. Improve along the way. Progress creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation. Imagine looking back 1 year from now. Imagine seeing the results of daily effort, focused work, and relentless improvement. Imagine the pride that comes from knowing you honored your commitments. That future is not reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone willing to pay the price of consistency. Today, make a promise to yourself. Promise that you will keep learning when learning feels difficult. Promise that you will keep working when working feels inconvenient. Promise that you will keep believing when results are not yet visible. Promise that you will continue growing regardless of circumstances. The road to success is rarely straight. There will be detours, delays, and unexpected challenges. But every step forward matters. Every lesson matters. Every disciplined decision matters. Keep moving. Keep building. Keep improving. Keep believing. And when life asks whether you are serious about your dreams, answer with your actions. Let your work speak. Let your discipline speak. Let your resilience speak. Let your results speak. The future belongs to those who refuse to give up, who embrace personal growth, who commit to hard work, and who decide that their best days are still ahead. This is your time. Rise now, stay disciplined, win,